Hi, my name's Karen Kolbe and I'm here as Mother Goose. I have my friend Feathers with me. Feathers likes to listen to stories. And I like to read. I like to read fairy tales and fables and golden books and all kinds of fun children's stories. This one's another fable. And again, it's about a mouse. Town mouse and country mouse. And here's a picture. Here is Country Mouse and here is his house. And here's one who's very well dressed. We'll see who this is. Once upon a time, there was a busy little mouse who lived in the country. One morning, as he was sweeping empty nutshells from his doorway, he saw a familiar figure coming down the road. It was his cousin, who lived in the town nearby. "Hello, cousin," said Town Mouse. "I was getting tired of the hustle and bustle of town, so I thought I'd have a nice peaceful rest and visit you in the country." "It would be a pleasure to have you visit," said Country Mouse. "Welcome to my home." With that, he led his cousin into his snug little house in the root of the tree, of an ancient oak tree. But that night, Country Mouse was awakened by a forlorn little figure standing by his bed. "Oh, cousin," said Town Mouse, "I'm so frightened. I couldn't get to sleep because your straw mattress kept tickling me so. Then I heard a horrible rustling and scurrying noise outside." Country Mouse listened, and then he said, "Those are just ordinary country sounds. You'll soon get used to them." The next day, Country Mouse got busy as usual, picking berries and seeds to store for the winter. "Come and help me," he said to his cousin. But Town Mouse didn't like hard work or getting his hands dirty. "We have plenty of food in town without having to work for it," he said. Country Mouse wanted to be kind. "I'll finish my work and make us a nice picnic. You'll like that," he said. But the picnic was not a great success. Town Mouse was frightened by the big cows and horses. On the way home, Country Mouse pulled his cousin quickly into a hedge as an owl flew by. Town Mouse made up his mind right then. "I'm going home," he said. "You must come too. You'll love life in town. There's no work to do, and we sleep on real feather beds and eat delicious food. You'll never want to come home." And here they are together, and Town Mouse is skipping down to see his cousin, and here they are having a picnic, but they're out in a field, and there's a cow there, and Town Mouse was afraid. So Country Mouse set off with Town Mouse. After a long day's journey, they reached the town and came to a big house where Town Mouse lived. "Isn't it splendid?" yelled Town Mouse. But Country Mouse could hardly hear him because of all the traffic noises. Inside, the house was large and luxurious. "I'm afraid of getting lost," said Country Mouse nervously. The mice had all the food they could eat from the pantry, but Country Mouse found it too rich to eat. "I think I'll go to bed now. I don't feel very well." Tucked up between soft sheets on a feather bed, Country Mouse was very comfortable, but he didn't get a wink of sleep. The street lights and the noise of the traffic kept him awake all night long. The next morning, Town Mouse whisked Country Mouse out of the way just in time as a large cat was about to catch him for his breakfast. It was the last straw. "Thank you so much for having me stay," said Country Mouse, "but I'm going back home now." It was a very tired little mouse who arrived back at the old oak tree. But Country Mouse snuggled down on his old soft mattress with a big smile on his face. "Visiting is all very nice," he said, "but there's no place like home." I think people feel like that sometimes too. If they go on vacation or go visit somebody, it's exciting to go and visit, but it's always nice to come back to your own home. And here's a picture of Country Mouse's home. It's in the large tree. He's got a little bed, and he's got everything that he needs right there without all the traffic noises and without all the lights.